So he is at 169. Strike here for 179. And Charles.
It's time to start.
All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the final squad of the Ballard Bowling Academy Experience Youth Bowling Tournament. So we've had 2 squads in the books already, 2 4-game squads. This is the final squad, an attempt to qualify and be in the top 8 of Scratch and Handicap. Top 8 will advance to a bracket final, probably at around 4:30 this afternoon. We'll be streaming that live. Be sure not to miss that by subscribing to the channel. Click the like button, hit that notification bell, and you'll know whenever we go live. All right, so starting today's action. Squad 3. Keenan Precise, 47. Working on a strike. Frame number 2 comes in light. Missed the head pin to the right. Aaron Coleman. Wash out. The super wash out. Keenan looking to pick up the spare. Second frame, stay clean, and he does, no problem. So the cut line right now after squad 2. Oh, wraps the 6 around the 10. Open in the second. Cut line after squad 2, I believe, is plus 32. We'll get the results in. All right, Denise dropping into the chat saying good luck to everyone. Thanks, Denise. Thanks for tuning in. And if you've got a favorite bowler that you're rooting for, drop that name in the chat. We'll give them a little shout out. All right, Drake leaving the bucket. Nope, not the bucket. That's a 1-2-4-8. Worse. All right, Keenan in the pocket. Strike, spare, strike after 3. Drake looking to pick it up. Oh, and he gets it. Bounces back after the open in the first. Tough spare in the second. All right, Stephen Bowman. Ooh, comes in high, pays the price. 4-7-10. And Eric Jones, two-hand lefty from Oklahoma, starting off with the front three. Right, and Stephen Bowman getting the 7, trying to slide that 4 over into the 10, couldn't quite get it. And Aaron comes in light, only leaves the 2-pin this time. All right, Drake picks up the spare. He's open, spare after 3. Aaron, risky hook, but picks it up for his first mark in game number 1. All right, Eric Jones, 48. Eric Jones playing deep on the left side. Comes in light, leaves a 7-pin. Keenan on 47. Getting a big handful of it. Driving it through the pins. Double in the 4th. All right, Eric getting it right. Going 9 whiff on the 7-pin. Puts him at 87 after 4. All right, Drake steps up after everyone's done staring at each other. They're doing PBA lane courtesy. All right, so Drake with a 6-10 comes in high. Charisse with a big first squad. We'll check on the results after squad 2 here in a second. And she continues to kill it on squad 3 with 9 spare double. All right, Eric Jones, 47. Looking to bounce back after the single pin miss. And that comes in high. Oh, folds pins over. But he'll have a second chance at the 7-pin. All right, and Keenan with 3 in a row after 5. All right, so Eric laser locks that 7-pin this time. And Steven on 46. Gets it a little high, leaves a 6-10. Drake on 48. Looking for his first strike of the game. 5th frame. Gets it out to the friction. Needs to hook. Does not. Leaves the left side of the rack. Steven on 46. Finds a little friction. Takes out the 6-10. All right, Aaron getting him to go. His first strike of the game in the 5th. All right, Drake hooks it in front of the head pin. Gets 3, puts him at 70 after 5. We'll check out a couple more shots here. We'll go down to the low side, see who's down there. So the players today bowling on the Stonehenge Kegel landmark pattern. It's 40 feet. Pretty low volume at 23 mils. It's a 1 to 6.5 ratio. And this is the third squad. There's no oil between squads, no re-oil. So expect that this pattern's pretty toasty right about now. So, and the lane surface has AMF, some built-in friction on it. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we see a few people in front of the ball return by the end of the day. All right, Bradley on 44 picking it up. And Maddie on 43. All right. And Chloe trying to get that 10 pin out. Can't quite get there. So Maddie shooting at the 10 pin in her 7th frame, and it gets there, takes it out. It puts her at 104 on a spare through 7. And we got Colton back up there, recovering after a few gutter spares. Might have gotten it out to the right a little bit in the first and second. Salvage those. Gets this one inside a little bit. That looks like a 369 he's left. Only slightly less difficult than the 36910. Dominic looks like he's stuck a little bit. All right, Colton missing the 3, but gets the 2 hard ones. And that'll put him at 95 through 6. All right, so Maddie on 44. And she's in the pocket, and oh my, 510, no, 810. Oh, worse. And Olivia on 43. So she has a good one going. She can be in the 250s. Just double, spare, double. All right, Maddie gets the 8 pin. All right, Blake picking up the 10 pin. And that puts him over 100 in the 8th. All right, we've got Mariah Bell on 42. She's on a strike in her 7th frame, and she knew it. No question. Never a doubt. Off the hand. Perfect line. in the pocket. There you go. Right, and Olivia looks like a 10-pin. Yep, 10-pin. Chloe coming in a little light. Leaves the 1-2. Blake at the 6-10. In his ninth frame, it is. So he can go in the 160s, picking this up and go off the sheet in the 10th as Maddie destroys the rack in the 9th. All right, Chloe picks up her spare. Right, let's see if Mariah can go 3 in a row in the 8th. And that comes in high. Big split. 3, 6, 7, 10. All right, Colton looking for a double, playing way inside. So I think we'll see more people doing. And that's the reason why. Double in the 8th. All right, we'll go back up to the high side as they finish up, as these folks will be rotating off the live stream pairs. Right, Aaron Coleman, 47, 9th frame, working on a spare. That's high. Pays the price, 3-10 split. Right, Keenan looking to spare up the 9th foundation frame, and he does it without issue. So he can go 213. Aaron picks it up. All right, Steven in the pocket light, mixes it up and gets it. The late 7-pin. Steven Bowman with the patience, staring it down. Yeah, it goes. All right, so Drake, 2, 4, 5, 7 on a double in the foundation frame. Right, Ethan Gomez over on 50 had the front 9 and just 3-9 on his first shot in the 10th. So good run for Ethan. Ethan was second after squad 1, so he might improve his standings if he continues on the track he's on. All right, Keenan with the crossover, second shot in the 10th, so he is now on the plus side, which is what you need. I think cut line was plus 34. So he's on pace to make it if he's not already in. All right, Eric high through the nose, and he was on 4 in a row on his first shot in the 10th. So he can still go 230s. Charisse doubles in the 9th. And she can go 227. All right, Eric picks it up. Looking to see where he slid. Put that in the memory banks. And he's got a fill shot to go in the 230s. All right. So Eric Jones in the 230s. And he'll rotate off the featured pair. Still be able to keep an eye on him here for 2 more games. All right, Drake comes in light with a 2.5 on his first shot in the 10th. He opened in the 9th. So the best he can do now is 162. So Kyle here on 45, high flush. A little bit too high. That 4-pin does not go on the fill. He will finish game number 1 with 175. And Drake hooks into it. So he's in the 150s with a fill shot to go. All right, and Charisse with, strike first shot in the 10th. All right, so we got Steve Bowman here on 46, 4 in a row, second shot in the 10th. Some early struggles, he's got those worked out. As he is going for 5 in a row. Playing inside, out to the friction. Comes in a little light and leaves the 2-8-10. Charisse comes in high as well with a 3-6 on her second shot in the 10th. All right, so Charisse can be at 215. And if there's any Morgan Klein fans watching, she's just on the pair to the right. Just put up a big 2-something score. We'll take a look here in a bit. Charisse makes the spare for 215. Yeah, Morgan was at 238. So good score. And Steven at 192. All right, so as they make the move, all these pairs are done. We're going to take a little break. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, share the stream, click the notification bell, and you'll know whenever we go live. All right, we're going to go collect some results after squad number 2, see where the cut line is, and we'll let you know. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
6259 in the parking lot. Your engine is running. You are wasting gas. I want to go kill that thing. So Ford F-250.
All right, we're on to game number whatever it is. 2, 3? I don't know. All right, we've got Trey Derflinger, number 3 in the handicap division after 2 squads. Doubles up in 3 and 4th frame. This must be the 3rd game. All right, Trevor Thompson, 41. He's in 4th, I believe, in the handicap division. And Trey, two-handed lefty from Austin. On 42, comes in high, leaves the 5-8. And Mariah Bell, 6'10", picks it up. right, Trey going for his spare, and he gets it. Colton on 44. Comes in a little high and leaves that 4-pin. All right, Trevor on 43, crosses over, and got away with it, just leaving the 5-pin. All right, Olivia on 44. Oh my. 4-9 or 7-9 in the pocket. Colton on 43, light. Messenger takes out the 7-10. And Olivia going for 1. Picks it up. Mallory over on 42, leaves the 4-7. And Gavin, we saw him this morning on 42. He's over there taking care of business with the 6 spare. Good spare shooting from Gavin. Got 3 marks in a row. All right, so Mariah on 44. That's in the pocket, but leaves a flat 10. And Olivia crossing over for the 3-9. All right, Mariah picks up the 10-pin. And Olivia gets the 3-9. So she spares up the 6th frame, puts her at 64 after 6. All right, Chloe off to the right just a little bit. The 1-2. All right, Maddie 4-6. Seen a few of those today. All right, Trevor on 41 crosses over. And yeah, he got him out. To strike in the 6 for Trevor. So Trey and Trevor kind of neck and neck in the standings. Trey coming in light on that one on 42. All right, Chloe gets it inside, misses the head pin on the spare attempt, puts her at 95 after 6. And Mariah doesn't like it, gets it right. Misses the 10 pin, puts her at 102. All right, Trey gets it a little bit inside and hooks away to the right, and he's at 119 after 7. So, and Colton gets it right as well on a strike. Gets his first shot into the channel. So we saw in his second game, he started out with I think 2 frames of miss spare, and he's on a strike, so he can spare this up and not lose count. Again, he's, I believe, inside the cut on the handicap side, but he's going to leave a 6-10. But that's going to put him at 135 with that open in the 7th. But he can still go plus on the game. All right, and Trevor, a little inside on that 10-pin as he stretches out, little 10-pin yoga. Olivia on 44. Leaves a 2-pin. Trey on 41 in the left pocket, getting him out. Strike in the 8th. Mallory getting him to go on 42. With a strike in her 8th frame. Olivia sparing it up. Colton on 43. Playing the whole lane with the trend 2. Getting them out. So 2 more frames to go for Colton. Mariah, she's in her 8th frame. Right now on 44. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. All right. Gets a break. Gets 8. Gavin over there. Gets that 10-pin just a little bit wide. But he is over 100 in the 8th. All right. Olivia crossing over at 9-pin. Wobbles. Not going to go. 3-6-9. Mariah with the 1-3. Little strike shot. Take care of that. No problem. And she's at 112 in the 8th on a spare. All right. And Olivia picking up spares left and right. We'll go to the high side as we've got Charisse here with a tough problem. She's on a strike, Greek Church, and she's going to go for the count. Smart move, gets 3. So she's at 135. She was, where was she? All right, so she was in 4th after 2. No, she wasn't. After 1, she was 4th. She is in 10th at plus 42. And was 13 outside the cut. So she will be looking to improve on that 842. And she may be well on her way to doing that. She can go to, I believe, 220. Oh, and she's got a 5-7. All right, so she can pick this up and be 215. All right, Charisse. 5-7. That's got a chance. Does not get it. 2 splits in a row, 2 opens in a row. Puts her at 144. She can still go plus with a 204 off the sheet. And she was on track. She was looking good till the 6th frame, just 2 frames ago. the Greek church, and then the 5-7. Derailed her for just a minute, but see if she can make some adjustments and get back on the strike train. See a wash out there on 48. Kyle in the pocket for his 9th frame, so he can go 191. So again, after 2, the cut line was plus 55. Hey everybody. Oh, and the washout, that is going to be our Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game, making the clutch washout in the foundation frame. If you want to pick up washouts in the foundation frame to save your game, contact ballardsbowlingacademy.com. All right, Stephen Bowman, 9th frame. Crosses over, flat 10s. All right, and capitalizing on the washout conversion with a strike, first shot in the 10th. Stephen Bowman picking up the 10 on his, foundation frame. And newsflash, I wish I had a newsflash bumper. I don't. Newsflash, Eric Jones just stopped by to say that I think we've just seen some sort of a record. Eric Jones has gone 2 games without throwing urethane. 2 games in a row with no urethane for the two-handed lefty from Oklahoma. PBA regional champion. 2 games, no urethane. Right, and the crossover leaving the 10 pin on 47. Kyle on 48 with the left side. And he picks that up. So he will get a fill shot to go into the 170s. All right, good spare, 157. All right, Dominic shooting at 5 pin, picks it up. Bradley Brown, a little bit of hook, leaves the 3-9 in the 10th, so he will finish game number 3 with a 148. Right, question from David in the chat. Where is Brady? He is downrange a little bit. And I don't know if he'll make it onto the live stream. I don't know if he started his 4th game or not. But after 2 squads, he was sitting in 4th, so hopefully we'll see him on the bracket finals. And that, of course, a reference to Brady McDonough, Storm's bowling science kid. Tune in to Storm's Facebook page Friday mornings, 10 a.m. Central, for the Morning Bolt. See his science segment. combining bowling and science. And of course, you can watch the Morning Bolt Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. Central, on Storm's Facebook page. All right, so we'll check out the low side, see who's coming on to this fourth and final game. It looks like we got Garrett Andrus up on 42. All right, Garrett, a little light in the pocket. Leaves a 10 pin. And Mallory Samples on 43. Oh, she is in the pocket for striking her second frame. Trey on 44 with the early double. Garrett picks up his spare. All right, there you can see Brady off on the left. Have a little Brady sighting. All right, so Trevor on 44, looking for the double. It's got to hold. It just rolls out, goes to the nose on him. 4, 6, 7. He is displeased. Looks like Garrett's got another 10 pin in front of him. And he picks it up. All right, so up on 42, Levi Roberts is the leader in the handicap division after 2. I think that's the first we've seen of him today as he leaves a 3 pin. All right, Trey picks up the spare. So he's double 9 spare. 3 frames into the fourth and final match of qualifying. So Trevor on 43 comes in light. Olivia picks up the 3, 6, 10. And Levi on 41. Gets the light mixer, his 3rd frame. So he's spare strike. And Garrett with another 10 pin. All right, and Garrett makes another 10 pin. 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare. All right, Amari on 43 comes in high, leaves a 3 pin. All right, Trevor playing the whole lane, leaves a 6 pin. And Amari spares it up for his first spare of the game. Strike, open, 9 spare. The Levi on 42, and he's playing the whole lane as well. And taps the 10 pin, doesn't get it to fall. So he'll get a chance to shoot at a 10 pin. Everyone's favorite pastime. And Garrett with Garrett's 4th 10 pin through 4 frames. You're watching Garrett's spare practice. All right, so we got Trey, 5th frame. That reads a little bit early for him. Got it right. Found whatever friction is out there on the left side and leaves a 2-7. All right, Marley on 44, 3-6-10. All right, Trevor, that looks pretty good. All right, so he goes spare strike in the 5th. And Amari making the 7 pin, back-to-back 9 spares. And Mariah on 45, never a doubt. On the board with a mark in the 4th. Colton on 46. Hooking the lane, sending that 9 pin straight back. Maddie on 47, just a touch light. That 7 pin does not go. Denied the double. Olivia, 4th frame on an open. That's going to need some help. Doesn't get it. And the 10 pin is up as well with a 1, 3, 5, 10. A well-placed strike shot. Take care of that. Or a backup ball. I don't know if Olivia's got a backup ball in her toolbox. We'll see. No, regular strike shot. And she'll get 3 out of the 4. And she's at 54 in the 4th. Bradley Brown, 47. All-star bowling at a Plano Super Bowl. Bowls the Monday evening youth sport shot league out there. As he doubles in the 5th. And Maddie's also out there, Plano Super Bowl Sport Shot League, leaving a 2 pin. All right, Mariah bringing the heat with the double in the 5th. Blake gets the 7 pin to go. All right, there's Mariah enjoying her strike. And Blake staring down the 7-pin, getting it out. All right, Chloe on 46. Looking to come back after an open, flat 10s. Dominic, 6 frame, working on a strike. That looks good, and he gets it. Bradley's got a 8-10 staring at him. All right, Maddie through the nose, leaves the 3-pin. And Mariah's high. 3, 6, 7. Colton on 3 in a row on 46. And Light Disaster 210. All right, we'll see if they can pick these splits up. Head down to the low side again. All right, and oh, she gets it. There we go. There's our Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game, 3-6-7. If you want to make the 3-6-7, book your lesson today at ballardsbowlingacademy.com. All right, Chloe flat 10. And Olivia on 46, crossing over, catching a break. Mallory sparing up the 8th frame, puts her at 131 in the 8th. All right, Amari on 43. Gets it left of the head pin, leaves the right side of the rack. All right, Trey 44, working on a strike. That looks good. Oh, checks up, goes high. 4-7-10. All right, Trey's a lefty, so he's got a shot at this. He could slide that 4 sneakily over into the 10. Garrett is going to have a harder time with that with the 2-10. And that's his 9th frame. Foundation frame. He's at 171 going into the 9th. And Trey going for it. Gets it a little bit outside. Puts him at 151 with 2 frames to go. And Garrett cannot slide it over into the 10th, so he will open best he can do 210. Going off the sheet, and Trey in the 9th, setting himself up pretty well with a strike in the 9th. So Trevor leaves the 3-pin. And that puts him over 100 in the 8th. right, Trevor sparing up his 8th frame. All right, good 3-9 there on 42. Garrett with a 2-5. So he can pick this up and strike and go even this game. Levi crossing over for 3 in a row. So he can go +2 on this game. Trevor crossing over. All right, Garrett chops it. So he'll finish the final game at 189. And Amari continuing to spare. Levi comes in light, 1-2-4 on his second shot in the 10th. So he can pick this up for 189. And Mallory with a 2-5-7. Trey killing it, first shot in the 10th. He can go 2-12 off the sheet. All right, Mallory gunning for a fill shot. Gets the 7-pin, so no fill, and she finishes 167. Trey looking for 3 in a row to finish this off. He does, gets it. All right, so he's 202 right now. He can still go 212. So again, this is the final game of qualifying. Final squad of qualifying. Final game as well, as Trey slinging messengers around, going 212. So at the end of qualifying, we'll end the stream. And if you want to make sure you don't miss the bracket finals, top 8 handicap, top 8 scratch, go head to head. Make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when we go live with the finals. So we'll end the stream after this game. And I think I'm wrong. That's the 3rd game. All right, so we got one more game. Math's hard. Stay in school, kids. Learn to count. All right, so our low pair finished up. Zip on over to the high pair. Got Colton. He's at 193. Chance to go plus on this game. 8 or better. And Mariah can go 190. She's working on a strike in the 9th. right, Mariah in the pocket. First shot in the 10th. All right, Mariah's second shot in the 10. That looks good. Flat 10. And Olivia with the 3-pin to fill the 10th. And she gets it. So she can get 160 on her fill. Mariah picks up the 10-pin for 179. All right, and Olivia crosses over for maximum points. 160. Chloe starting the 10th frame. That needs to push. Goes through the nose, 610. So she can go 160 as well. Picking this up and making a strike. All right. Chloe, no question on the spare. She's at 150. All right, that looks pretty good. Oh, 8-10. Ball just rolled out on her, didn't continue. So she'll go 158. Is that right? Mr. Stop Sign goes away. Yes, 158. All right, so we'll check out the low side. So they're just coming on to the featured pairs. All right, good spare on 41. And there's Brady on 42. Playing way inside with the trend. And putting the trend to work. First shot, game 4. All right, so Levi starts off his game with a strike. Brady shooting at the 4-pin, picks it up. Garrett starting his 4th game. Playing way inside. Playing the fallback. Looks like a Zen, perhaps. See Mallory over there coming in a little light. Even a 4.58. All right, and Brady in the pocket on the right lane. Strike in the 3rd. All right, I'll go over to Mallory's lane. I'll see her pick this up. 4.58 and not quite. Gets the 4-pin. All right, Garrett reading a little bit early. Goes through the nose for a 3.6. And my man in the orange shirt getting 3 off the right. All right, Garrett spares up his 2nd frame. All right, better shot from Garrett. Ends up a little bit light. And 10-pin. And my guy in the orange gets 6. Kind of leaves the middle bucket. 1, 2, 3, 5. And Brady over there on 41. Needs some push. Oh, gets it. All right, so that's double. Yeah, strike 9 spare double after 4. Oh, that looks good. Oh, he gets it. Check that out. Perfect. It's a head pin straight back, splits the 2-3, gets the 5. Bam. Go 4-pin on 42. I got to go over to Amari here. He's on 4 in a row. Ah, gets it just a little bit out to the right. All right, Levi on 43. And that ball doesn't hook for him. 1, 2, 4. Brady on 42. All right, trips the 10 pin out for 3 in a row. And Amari made the spare, by the way, so he's clean through 5, sitting at 117 on a spare in the 5th. So I'm not sure where he was coming into this squad. He was in 20th. So surely this game will help his cause in making the cut and getting to the top 8 in the handicap division to compete for, let's let everyone know the scholarships. So the scratch, first place, $1,500. 800 for second, 5 for third and fourth, 3 for fifth and sixth. So make the cut and you are guaranteed $250. Outside the cut is $200, and it goes down to $100 for 22nd place. That's in the scratch division. Handicap winner, $1,000, and these go into the youth Smart Scholarship Funds. The USBC holds those funds, and you can use those for higher education and various other things. So all these go into scholarship awards for these youth athletes out there. Handicap division, first place is $1,000, second place $600. Third and fourth, $300. Fourth and fifth, $200. And that goes down to the top 10. And 10th place pays $150 into their scholarship funds. So if you know a youth athlete looking to earn some scholarship money for college and other educational opportunities, steer them in the direction of bowling. Only sport I know about where you can earn scholarship money as a youth athlete. And some of these kids out here have tens of thousands of dollars in a scholarship fund that they can use to go to college or vocational schools or other useful things like that. All right, so we got my guy in the orange shirt. Looks like a 5-pin, maybe, we'll see. And gets it a little bit right. All right, Brady needed some help on that. 2 10s. And that was on 4-bagger. See if he'll throw a backup at this. He's got a backup in his toolbox. Nope, so regular. Oh, and he picks it up. Makes the 2-10 on 4 in a row. Bonus pins just left and right on that one. All right, so Brady saves his clean game with a 2-10 in the 7th. Right, I want to pop up to the high side for just a second. I'm going to check out Amari here. Amari 4 in a row, 7 spare, double. And in the 8th, he's left this mess, but we'll see if we can pick it up. All right, he gets 2. Smart on a strike, get the count. So that puts him at 182 in the 8th. I'm not sure what his other games were, but that will definitely help his cause to move up in the under 180 average handicap division. All right, Mariah with a 3.79. Her second split of the game in the 7th. Trey with the 7.10. All right, so this is split after split after split. Amari with another split, the 5.6. See if he can thread the needle. Almost gets the 5, not the 6, but that puts him at 191. So 9 pins, he can go plus. We'll check back him with Amari next time he's up. 1 frame left to go. Oh, orange shirt guy. Crossing over, getting the strike in the 9th. Foundation frame. Huge frame. Right, Brady shredding the rack. Getting the double in the 9th. Garrett on 43. Oh, the washout. After strike in the 6th, washout in the 7th. All right, let's see if Garrett can pick up the washout. And, oh, wraps it around the 10. Puts him at 125 after 7. All right, Brady over there on 41. And that is, yeah, starting his 10th frame. It's a 3 in a row. And there's 4 in a row. So he's looking for, is that 248? He'll be in the 250s. And he's throwing, yep, still with the trend, original trend. A little cleaner cover, get it down the lane. And goes for the pack of Franks to finish it off. 258 with 5 strikes in a row. That is a pack of Franks. 5 strikes in a row. Pack of Franks. All right, so we got Amari, who is at 199. Needs this to go plus and gets it to go plus 200. 201 right now. Got a fill shot left to go. Amari Browder, lane 46, not wasting any time. Crossing over, getting them all out. 211. 211. Amari Browder killing it. On the front four, 7 spare, picks it up. 2, ran into a little split train there in the 8th and 9th, brings it home for 211. And we'll see if that's good enough to make the cut. All right, so we got Colton. Colton's on 3 in a row going into the 9th. Needs it to wheel, does not. Gets it into the OB, down lane, washout. Chloe wants some help on it. She got help with the 10 pin. Not the 6. Colton going for it. Not quite enough. Leaves 3. So the best he can do is 179 going off the sheet. Chloe gets the spare in her 9th frame. All right, good strike there on 44 for the double in the 9th. All right, Olivia on 48 with a 3 pin. Got Mariah starting her first in the 10th. All right, Mariah getting the strike for Colton. We'll go down and see Garrett as they sort that out. All right. Oh, Garrett with the 1, 2, 4, 10 in the 9th. Puts him at 151. So a couple opens late in the game. And the best he can do is 181. You can see the PBA emblem on Garrett's jersey. He's also a frequenter of PBA regionals. And he made the cut at the most recent PBA event up in Lubbock or Midland, Odessa, around there. Abilene, perhaps. But yeah, making the cut at PBA events. All right, Garrett wrapped in. So he's at 170. He can go 171. All right, Garrett picks up the 10 pin, puts him at 171. And Levi picks up the 10 pin. Looked like he had some doubts. But so he'll get a fill shot. And Levi, the leader of handicap after 2. And so he can go in the low 140s with this one. And he doesn't get the 10 pin out, so he'll be at 142. All right, so now Mariah on the right lane, likes it, gets it. Strike first shot in the 10th. She can go 172. And Olivia with the 4-pin standing. All right, Mariah goes high, leaves a 3-pin. And Olivia making spares. And if there are any Blake fans, Blake over on 50 just got 9 on his fill to go 204, I believe, when it pops up. All right, Olivia on 47. That looks pretty good. There you go. All right. So 160 for Olivia. Chloe on 48. First shot in the 10th, and that is right there. Almost had the messenger and everything. All right, so Chloe can go 162. And we got Bradley Brown over there on 49, just off to the right. Oh, did you see that? Tripping out the 310. All right, so Chloe is going to, oh, that was her second shot. All right, so she can pick this up for 152. She's at 149 right now. Bradley Brown over there on 49. Not getting any breaks on that shot. Leaves the 2-4. But that puts him at 201. Chance to go 203. And Chloe gets 1 off of that. Puts her at 150. Bradley gets it. Is that a clean game? That's a clean game for Bradley over on 49. Puts him at 203. All right, so there's a couple more bowlers still finishing up down on the low side. So they'll get the scores in. We'll get everything figured out. And in the meantime, make sure you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when the finals start. You'll get notified whenever we go live. And we're going live in just a few minutes again. We're going to shut the stream down for the qualifying. And we'll have a fresh one for the bracket finals. Top 8 in scratch, top 8 in handicap. Go head-to-head to play each other for the overall champion. All right, so that'll do it for us. Again, click that notification bell to know when the finals are live. And as always, remember, be cool and go bowl.